Hello, beautiful Aries. I'm finally doing some targeted readings. So, guys, over the next few days, I am going to go through the entire zodiac, doing everybody's readings for the remainder of 2025 and moving into 2026. For Aries, in love, you guys, if you are looking at being in a new relationship, you're potentially asking that question, what are we right about now, trying to establish whether this could be a person that you could have a future with. If you are single right now, again, same deal. If you are meeting anybody right now, you are being guided not to look at them through lustful or rosy colored glasses. You're looking at somebody who you can establish a long relationship with. If you're already in a relationship, it's all about clear communication, honesty, and bravery, okay? So right now, if there are any issues, it's about bringing those to the surface in a way that is respectful for both you and for your partner. There could be some issues that have been long-standing and that your partner may not even be aware of because you've never brought it to the surface. But you need to do that now so that you don't end up exploding later or potentially throwing away a relationship that could be really beautiful. It could also be, if a relationship is coming to an end, just to be doing that in a really kind and caring and empathetic way, okay? You can still protect your boundaries and protect your needs and say, this is not for me anymore, but you don't have to be mean and nasty about it. It's about stepping up and asking the question, how would I like to be treated here? In your career, what you've set down throughout 2025 and especially this month is what is going to be projecting you forward into 2026. And 2026, it's the Chinese year of the horse, okay? So it is incredibly fast energy. It is no longer asking you, are you ready? It's saying, we're going. Are you getting on board or are you getting left behind? All right. There are some really big opportunities for you guys coming up in 2026, but that's if you have set the foundation now. Okay. So when I say if you've set the foundation now, if you are in a position at work, it's about looking into potentially getting a promotion or potentially moving into a new position, upskilling, learning those negotiation skills, knowing what your worth is and not being happy to settle for less than that. If you are either in your own business or thinking about starting your own business, it's about setting that groundwork now and quickly, not waiting for something to be absolutely perfect, but getting it off the ground now, okay? Because if you wait until 2026, you will be left behind. It's going to go so fast. Like, you guys, we have no idea. And those that are ready and are on board are going to be the big winners in 2026. Those of us who are just thinking like, oh, I might get started next year, you're going to get left behind. Now, I've drawn a few cards for you guys from my chakra deck and also from my human intuition deck. I can't remember exactly what that one's called. And we've got guidance. Okay, so right now you need to be seeking guidance from your spirit guides, from mentors. It could be mentors in business. It could be, asking mum and dad how they made their relationship and their marriage last for so long. It's all about seeking advice from trusted sources, okay? So you're going to be guided through the rest of this year, and it's about seeking out those trusted sources of information. We've also got responsibility, and this one is all about self-discipline and empowerment. So if you are like me, if you are trying to run your own business and you really struggle with scheduling, because I really want to move into doing this full-time so that I don't have to work another job, and I'm really struggling to get motivated to do the whole, I got to film today, and then I've got to edit, and then I've got to post, and then I've got to reply to comments. I am so terrible for that. I do apologize. I do see your comments. I'm shocking for it. But it's saying, okay, if I don't want to spend that time working on my own business right now, if I don't want to commit to going hard for myself for a year or 2 or 10 or whatever the case may be, I'm going to be stuck working for somebody else for the rest of my working career. And I don't know about you, but another 40 years of doing the daily grind for somebody else, it's not where it's at for me. So you need to be committed, okay? If you have some time right now to spend on your business, you're making yourself appointments, you're putting do not disturb on your phone, you're committing to getting the work done and then following through. We also had choice that came out, free will, courage, willpower, and change. And I love that this is the horse, okay? So this is confirming that this is an incredibly fast period of time that's coming upon us. And if you have not laid the foundation, you will get left behind. You do have this one small pocket of window left in 2025 where you can get on board before that train leaves the station. We had Flawsome come out from our other deck, which I think it's human intuition. I will check and I'll pop that somewhere in the comments. This is, as I said, it's about not waiting until you're perfect. It's not waiting until you're polished. It's not scrapping an entire video because, like me, you stumble over all your words and sometimes you forget what it is that you wanted to say. It's about just getting it out there. Whatever it is, whatever your love is, whatever your baby, your creation is, it's about getting it out into the world and then working on refining it later. You must get going. Okay, I'm stumbling over my words already, but I will be posting this. We won't be going back and cutting anything out. Okay, it is what it is energy. You're also being told to be the big one. So as I said, with relationships right now, there are some tough questions coming up. It is about having honesty, courage, and respect, okay? So if you are entering a time where you need to end a relationship, it's about doing that thoughtfully and caring, in a caring way. And, you can state that, this person, you don't respect me or whatever it is, but you don't have to get into a screaming match over it. And you don't have to throw daggers at somebody's weak points if you know what they are. Like, I know that some people, particularly narcissists, and I'm not saying that Aries are, not by any stretch, but they will, when they feel hurt or they feel cornered, they will attack somebody's weak points. And this is asking you not to do that. Even if the other person does, protect yourself, protect your boundaries, but don't fight back like that. Don't fight dirty. Okay, be the bigger person here. The last card that we had was the Rings of Saturn. Now, Saturn is all about learning and mastery and teaching. So if you have something that you want to do as a business, now is the time, because you are being told that, you have a lot of talent. You are really good at what it is that you do, even if that is just being you. You might be wanting to do content creation. And with the Flawsome card, don't try and erase those beautiful, wonderful, quirky eccentricities that make you you. That is your selling point, okay? That is the thing that people are going to come to love about you, all right? So you are a master of your craft, and it's about refining that as well. So if there is something that you need to learn, it's about going and taking a short course, okay? It is about studying, finding those mentors, as I said, guidance from earlier. Okay, is there somebody that's done what it is that you want to do and you can go and learn from them? So that is the overall energy for December. We're going to jump into a tarot read now. And as I said, although it's targeted, it does not mean that every message is going to be for everybody. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And just because a portion of a reading doesn't resonate for you doesn't mean that you have to throw the whole reading away. So we've got the Sun. So bright things are on the way for you, okay? Beautiful, joyful energy, lots of abundance with this card, new growth, and our friend the Horse, okay? So 2026 is going to be a great year for you guys. A great year. If you're on board, don't get left behind, okay? That is the main message that I can give you guys. Don't get left behind. What else can we tell our Aries friends? We have got the Chariot movement, okay? Now, Chariot, we've got the Sphinxes there, but typically they were led by horses, not by Sphinxes. So again, so much movement, it's going to be fast, okay? If you don't do something right now, you're not going to be able to keep up next year. You have got to at least have your plan in place. At least do that much. And if you can do more, please do more, okay? Because it will pay off in 2026. Alrighty. we have got the Five of Cups. So there is going to be some element of what you do need to leave behind. Please don't dwell on this, okay? The things that you are leaving behind in 2025, you have so much more that's going on for you, and you have that beautiful bridge in the background there that's leading you on to this new city, okay? So don't dwell on the things that you do have to give up. Maybe you are going to be leaving a relationship. Maybe you are going to be leaving a job that you love, and maybe you love your co-workers, but you're moving on to bigger and better things, okay? The Five of Cups is often a card of despair, but you're not seeing the whole picture, okay? There is still so much to be grateful for, and there is a whole new city in the background there. Are you going? Are you getting left behind? We have got the moon, okay? So there's an element of being unsure about this for some of you. Maybe you don't have all the pieces to the puzzle figured out yet. You're being called to look into that, okay? So if there's something that you need to learn how to do for your business, or you need to learn how to do to make your current business grow, or to be able to get that promotion, there is something that you're unsure of, and there is an element of, you know, something that you don't have quite yet. As far as relationships go, there could be something that you're unaware of there as well. We've got Pisces energy with the moon, and it's a card of duality, okay? We've got two towers, we've got two dogs, and we've got the river that separates the two of them. So it is, are you moving forward into this new phase of your life, or are you being left behind? That is very, very clearly the energy that we've got for this read for you guys. Now, I'll just give these a light shuffle before I split them, because it's a big deck, and I often have them go everywhere. This deck does have some wild cards, quite literally. So if you don't have a wild and crazy life, leave it behind. Or look at it metaphorically speaking, okay? So witches and warlocks and things like that might not resonate for you guys with your life, but just look at the meanings behind that and what that could represent as a person in your life. Some of you do have really, really wild lives, okay? And, you know, I'm not going to lie, that stuff is real, all right? Whether you believe it, whether you're aware of it or not, that stuff happens, okay? I've seen it with my own eyes. All right, what else can we tell our Aries friends for the rest of 2025, what they need to know going into 2026, other than get your bloody skates on, okay? You're running out of time, all right? Well, we've got 20-something days left in this year, and then the energy really picks up pace. We've got Pisces. We literally just had the moon. So this is Pisces energy, okay, guys? So Pisces are very, very dreamy people, okay? Head up in the clouds, you know, all of the thinking and the planning and all of that stuff happening up in their head, but you need to be taking action right now, all right? Now, there's nothing wrong with being a dreamer. I'm a big dreamer myself, but you actually need to put some action behind it, all right? Manifestation is intention combined with action. That is how you bring things into existence. It's no good just wishing on a star for things. Okay, what dreams are made of when you wish upon a star? Oh, wow, we can't make this stuff up. We can't make this stuff up. Okay, so you do have the opportunity to make your dreams come true here, but you do need to do something, all right? Whatever that is for you, please do the thing. Do the thing, guys. Okay, this could not be more clear for you. Every step you take, every move you make, I'm watching you. So there could be somebody that is watching you moving forward. All right, this is normally a card that's to do with stalkers and obsessions. It could be just watching you absolutely have a glow up. But just be mindful of that energy, because that's generally not a very nice energy, that card. And if you are moving into an incredibly abundant time, you're going to have haters, okay? Haters are a sign that you're doing something right. There could be people that are really jealous that are just watching and wondering, how the hell did you do this? But be mindful of that. Oh, we've got spiritual gifts has popped out. All right, so some of you are stepping into some spiritual gifts in 2026 as well. And that's going to be an exciting time for you. So we had the sun and we had the moon that had popped up earlier. And the sun is all about illumination. It's all about bringing those secrets to light. Now, if you follow me over on TikTok, depending where you're watching this, a little while ago, I did have a reading where the veil is no longer just thin. It has been rent into. Okay, so there are going to be more people that are awakening, that are having visions, dreams, okay, downloads. Those of you that are clairaudient will be getting auditory messages. Those of you that are clairvoyant will be seeing things. Claircognizance is just knowing something. Okay, there are going to be a lot of people waking up right now. And we've also got that we're coming into the age of Aquarius. So a lot of you are going to be stepping into a really powerful time spiritually as well. It's going to be a big year for you guys by the feel. All right, Capricorn. Now, this could be that you guys are dealing with a Capricorn, but as this is a large targeted reading for all of Aries, it could also just be representing devil energy. There could be some temptations there. You might have an old boss or current boss that comes to you and wants to offer you a contract to lock you in that's going to prevent you from working on your own business. Or it may be that they're aware of some changes that are coming up and they want to lock you in at this certain hourly rate, knowing that next year, you know, there might be a pay increase coming for you. So just be mindful that there's temptation afoot. Not everything that glitters is gold. What do you really want? What do you really want? And don't settle for anything less. We get one shot at this, guys. Why so many of us are compromising and settling for less than what we want and less than what we deserve? That time is over. Over. All right, one trip around the sun and then we're out of here. Now, of course, I do believe that we come back, but in this incarnation, in this body, for this life, we get one shot. Oh, I've pulled two there. Triple agent, switching sides. Yeah, so just be aware that somebody that could be watching you right now coming in with an offer, it may be a temptation, okay? Now, the devil does not turn up with horns and a pitchfork. He turns up dressed as everything that you've always wanted, okay? So be really mindful of that. If somebody's making an offer that's too good to be true, it probably is. Read the damn fine print, okay? Read the damn fine print. All right, pray without ceasing. I say a little prayer for you. Somebody is helping you fight your spiritual battles, so don't underestimate the power of prayer. So if there is anybody that's coming to you with this negative devil energy, you have got spiritual warriors on your side, all right? You're being taken care of. We're going to do one more card from this deck, and then I might pull just a couple from the other half of the deck, and then we'll close out because this reading's already getting a little bit long. Just one more from this one, Spirit. Oh, and I've drawn two again. So we have our last ditched attempt in February. Now, this obviously didn't get shuffled very well because this was the combination that came up in the reading that I did yesterday for the collective. So there could still be some last-ditched attempt from somebody. It could be a relationship that's holding you back. It could be an employer, as I said, that they might be trying to trap you with some sort of a contract, something to like bind you and lock you in, which is going to keep you back from reaching that goal if you're trying to create a business or whatever that may be for you. And it's like, if I can get you locked in, then you won't be able to do that. All right. So be aware of that last-ditched attempt in February, okay? If somebody is coming in with some sort of a contract or proposal or whatever it may be. Now, again, if this doesn't resonate for you, if you have the love of your life coming to you and proposing in February, don't say no just based off what some tarot reader on YouTube or TikTok said, okay? Use your discernment. God gave you a brain for a reason, all right? Don't just base your entire life off what some random person has said. This is the energy of the moment. It's the energy of the collective. It doesn't necessarily have to line up exactly for your life. Don't come for me if you turn something down that was a really good deal for you. I'm just telling you to be mindful of these things. Okay, this is what's happening in the energy right now. All right. We have got, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. All right, so somebody could be being warned about something and they're like, la, 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 I can't hear you, I don't give a damn. And they're going head first over a cliff, Let them go. Let them go. If you're trying to guide someone away from an imminent disaster and they're not listening, let them go. Okay, that's your sign. You are not your brother's keeper. Okay, now I know that, you know, with Cain and Abel, that was said because he was trying to hide the fact that he'd murdered him, but you're not your brother's keeper. Okay, it's all well and good to care for people, but you're here and you're responsible for your life. We have got green-eyed monster. So I did say that someone watching you could be really jealous and watching your glow up. All right. So, oh, and mother has just flipped there. So there could be a mother that's jealous. Could be a mother-in-law. Could be a stepmother, just that mother energy. Could be just an older woman that is looking at you and they are jealous of your glow up. But you've put in the hard work, okay? You deserve this. You absolutely deserve this. We have got victory. All right. So you are going to be moving into an incredible year next year. Lots of beautiful, beautiful energy. And those people that are trying to send temptations your way, those people that are jealous, that, you know, are watching you and they're obsessed with you, well, put on a show for them. Make it worth watching. And there can be miracles when you believe. So have faith, stay positive, manifest your butts off, okay? Because 2026, I'm telling you, there are big things coming for all of us next year. The energy is just wild, okay? And then watch your words and your thoughts, okay? You cannot go into the land of milk and honey if you don't think that you can conquer the giants. You can. God has got you, okay? One foot in front of the other. 2026 is going to be insane. You guys have had a beautiful reading here. I'm going to try and get another one done for the overall energy for 2026 before we get there. I'm not making any promises. December is quite busy for me. My main priority will be getting out readings for the rest of the zodiac signs. So Taurus, you're next. My fellow Taurians. I don't know if I'll get that done today. I will if I can. If not, tomorrow. Your reading will be out tomorrow at the latest. That's what I've got for you guys. If this resonated, give it a like, give me a follow. And until the next one, stay blessed and beautiful, guys.